The witch. The witch did this. I know not how, but somehow she transported me to this.
Salve, amici! Quid argatis?
What is he saying? Gibberish?
Do you not know Latin? Might I inquire as to our present location?
You mean like where we are? We're in Somerville, Massachusetts.
How perplexing! What of this road, and these dwellings, and the very air? How unlike my Massachusetts! What has the vile witch done?
You think we should go now? This guy's crazy. I don't know. Maybe we should try and help him. Hey! Do you need a place to stay or something?
Child, I know not where I am. This place, if it be truly Massachusetts, is much changed from the Massachusetts I called my home.
Maybe we could call someone for you. Oh, what's your name?
My profuse apologies for not introducing myself earlier. I am Cotton Mather, son of Increase Mather, grandson of John Cotton and Richard Mather, great-grandson of Richard...
We get it. Nice to meet you. I'm Emily. This is my brother Ben. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Mather.
Indeed.
Hey Cotton, do you want to come over to our house? You could use our phone and call someone to come pick you up. What's with the wig and the dress?
Ben, you can't just invite some guy.
Come on, Cotton. You'll love our house.
I wouldn't want to impose, especially not if your parents...
Chill. It's cool with them. Let's go.
Ben.
Okay, Cotton, I don't get you. First, you refuse to take the wig off. Then, you look at me like I have 3 eyes when I ask you how old you are. Then, you look like you're going to pass out when you see our fridge. And then...
Okay, Ben. So, Mr. Mather, what part of Massachusetts are you from?
I dwell in Boston, Massachusetts. It is a large town, with many persons going about their business in the cobblestone streets.
Cobblestone streets?
Indeed. There's an abundance of them, particularly in the north side of Boston, where my parish lies.
What? You're kidding, right?
Kid, I know not what this means. Oh, my parish, would that I could see them again. It was all that foul witch's doing.
What witch is this?
That evil Goody Clover! It was she who has rendered me thus. This is a chastisement from God. I oughtn't to have omitted so many prayers this very morning. He punishes me.
Who?
God himself, child.
Punishes?
Yes, surely you know the Divine Father punishes sins with misfortune and illness. When I was small, smallpox affected 3 of my siblings and me. A grave punishment for a grave sin.
Smallpox? Really? I don't even think people get that anymore, Mr. Mather.
Yeah, didn't you get your shot on time?
Shots?
Yeah, you know, when you go to the doctor's office and they stick a needle in your arm.
Inoculations, Mr. Mather. You've never heard of them?
I have. But inoculations on a large scale? And all effective? Of course, I always was an advocate for the vaccine. But I never thought...
So, Mr. Mather, just wondering, what year is it?
I am no fool, child. 'Tis 1688.
Ha ha, Cotton. Hilarious. Now really, what year is it?
That is no way in which you would address an adult, impudent child. Thou hast merited a spanking. The very hand
Hey, Mr. Mather. Wait, he was just surprised. See, it's not 1688. It's actually 2013. That's why it's so different. That's why a fridge is so strange to you. And that's why you've never had a shot. And that's why you wear that wig.
Is that why he talks funny?
Witch.
What about the witch?
She has done this to me. Goodwife Glover has brought me here. Or perhaps she has afflicted me with some madness, as she did with the Goodwin children. I know not.
So, how are we going to get you back to 1688?
Maybe if you told us more about yourself, would that help us figure out what to do?
Worth a try. So, where were you born?
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts in 1663, and have lived there all my life. When I was 16, I began attendance at Harvard.
What? You went to Harvard when you were my age? No way!
Indeed I did, young child. I graduated Harvard at 16, and then I went on to receive my Master of Arts degree. Shortly after, I became a preacher in my father's parish in the north end of Boston. Eventually, I became both teacher and pastor of my father's parish, and I took my father's place.
Okay, interesting, but not helpful. Maybe tell us more about this witch. Maybe if we knew more about her.
Certainly. I had heard in Salem village that several children had been afflicted by seizures and tortures. Some suspected witchcraft. The children themselves accused Widow Glover of bringing these tortures upon them. I journeyed to Salem village in order to pray with the children and assist them in some way. But as I was walking through the village, I beheld an old woman staring at me. As I journeyed further, I saw a black cat sitting on the side of the road where I was walking. Then, suddenly, I was here.
Yeah, that's great. But how are you supposed to get back?
Wait, you said a black cat was a symbol of her power, right, Mr. Mather? So maybe if we find another symbol of her power.
Interesting proposal. A black cat is indeed a symbol for a witch. Thus, should we find her symbol, we would perhaps find her. Yes, I see.
So, would it work?
Well, I guess it's worth a try. Come on, Mr. Mather.
Let us go.
Nuh-uh. There is no way I am walking all over town just for some black cat.
How else are we gonna find the witch?
Hey, Mr. Mather, can you drive a car?
I can't believe we got him back.
I know. Good thing we found that fortune teller. She really seemed to know how that thing worked.
Yeah, she creeped me out though.
Me too.
I'm gonna miss his crazy speeches.
I'm gonna miss his crazy driving.
What is he saying? Gibberish? The witch. The witch. The witch did this. I know not how, but somehow she transported me to this